All right, this is the Plano, Texas real estate housing market update for October 2022. And right now you might hear a lot out there that the market is crashing. I'm going to show you some data here towards the end that'll put everything into perspective. So hold on, don't go nowhere. We're going to cover the Plano market in 3 different sections. First, a quick current snapshot of activity in the last 7 days. So what's happening right now? The second thing we're going to do is going to go over the Plano real estate market at the end of last month, including trend charts and where you can find them anytime. And third, we're going to go over what's available, meaning as of right now here in Plano, Texas. And a quick reminder, I am a local real estate agent here in Plano, Texas. So feel free to reach out to me anytime through text, email, or call, and I'll be glad to help in any way possible. Or visit my YouTube channel where you can find other useful real estate videos. Contact info and links can be found in the description or on this page. One more thing, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone that could find this info useful. All right, appreciate it. Now let's look at the numbers. All right, so first thing we're going to do is look at the date and time. And as you can see, it's 1:29 p.m. Monday, October 10th, 2022. And now we're going to go straight into the MLS. Okay, so this is the activity for the last 7 days here in Plano, Texas. We're going to make sure hit customize. And as you can see, we're in Plano, single family residence and single detached. We're going to hit save again, make sure everything's up to date. And as you can see right here, we have 51 new listings in this last 7 days and actually 58 closed listings in the last 7 days. Keep in mind, here we go again. There's a high number of price decrease. Again, 76 properties in the last 7 days have been decreased here in the city of Plano, Texas. I'm going to keep that in mind. We're going to go over that in a little bit. And the next thing we're going to do is go straight over here to planorealestate.info on the housing market page. And I'll leave a link to this as well in the description below. This is for the entire city of Plano. We're going to scroll down and we're going to look at the median sales price. And as you can see, it went back down from 547 and it closed out at 530 for September 2022. Now, that's a little bit lower than it was in July. As you can see, it just went up or down, up, and then just a little bit down below that. So although it did drop, it's not a whole lot compared to what it could have been. Another thing we like to look at is the median price per square foot, where you can see it actually is 214, so still well above 200. Now the median days on market, this had a significant increase. It went from 11 to 19. That is a significant jump in median days on market. And right now we got the same amount of inventory. It didn't really change, 1.8 from the previous month, and currently 1.8 it closed out for September. Inventory and homes for sale, pretty close to the same, not too much difference from 391 to 376. New listings on the market. Now that fell from 309 to 263. So that's a little bit of a drop, but again, that is typical for the winter months over here in Plano. And we had 206 closed out sales for last month, closing out September. All right, let's see what we got available in Plano right now. Hold on. All right, so I'm going to leave a link to this page as well. This page actually shows all the properties that are available for sale right now in Plano, Texas. Again, it's as of right now. So it's constantly being updated. And you can see right now it's 350 properties. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you some filters here. One in particular, get myself out of the way, and check this one right here. It says reduced price. And then just click anywhere up here. And now you can see we have 88 properties for sale in Plano that's been reduced in price. And you'll probably find a real good deal in there if you're looking to buy. Also, if you want to learn how to set all the filters and customize this page just for you, come up here to the About section and how to customize, and there'll be a tutorial in there to help you out. Or just call me and I'll do it for you. Okay, now we're going to look at something else that impacts buyers significantly, especially right now. All right, this is the interest rates for Freddie Mac. They publish it every Thursday. And come down here and take a look. If you've been with me before, I like to look at this every week because I do like to be consistent with one website on interest rates. So here's a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. It's at 6.66. So it did go down a slight bit from the previous week, not much, but at least didn't keep going up. So even though the interest rates have climbed up quite a bit, I'm sure some of y'all have been around when the interest rates are much higher than that. But just keep this in mind for a second. All right, in the beginning, I showed you the overall market for Plano, Texas actually went down as far as the median sales price. However, if you live in the zip code 75024, let's scroll down here. And by the way, you can get here by just clicking on your zip code and you get the same information for the zip code you live in. So when you scroll down here to the median sales price, you can actually see that it's actually gone up. In July it was 682, August was 690, and then in September it went back up to 702, 500. Now it hasn't come back up as high as it was. This part of Plano is actually starting to steady out and it's going back up a bit. Now it's the same thing for 750, I believe 93. And scroll down here, that one actually took a pretty good dive here since June. It went from 862 all the way down to 660. Again, this is the median sales price for that zip code, but now it's gone back up to 717. I'm gonna show you something else real quick. Now, hold on. Look at this. We just went over 2 zip codes over here in Plano. The median sales price actually went up. All right. Now, the other ones did go down in general, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the value of your house went down. So when you're ready to run an analysis on your house, give me a call, give me a text, or send me an email. My contact information is down below. All right, let's go look at this chart real quick here. All right, this is the median sales price in Plano for single family resale. All right, I always exclude the new builds because if you own a house and you're about to sell, that means it's not a new build. Now, there's a lot of people saying that the housing market is going down and crashing. I don't see it anywhere. Does anybody? I am in no way trying to say that Plano is immune to anything, especially in the market. However, we do have history that's on our side. Even in 2007, 2008, when the housing crisis came, we didn't have a big old drop like a lot of people did in the United States. So we're pretty resilient when that comes. Now, if you look at this, we are actually still on an upward trend. And then here late in the last couple of years, it's gone almost just straight up. So there's a lot of people that get a little bit nervous when the market itself is trying to correct itself. It's not that it's dropping. Now, I'm not saying that it won't. I'm just saying that, it can't sustain this type of growth forever. We're going over 2 years here that it's gone straight up. So keep that in mind. It may very well start balancing out for a while. It may even dip back down. But even if it dips back down, it's still got a long ways to go before it actually gets below the uptrend. Okay, so what does all this mean? There's a lot of people that are always saying, hey, is it now a good time to sell or now a good time to buy? And most agents are going to tell you, yes, today is the good time to buy, a good time to sell. What? There's closings happening every single day. For me, when people ask me that question, it's a little bit difficult to answer because I don't know your situation. Are you in a situation you have to sell? And then if you have to sell, well, then obviously you should do what you can to sell. Then the question becomes, what are your options? How can you get the most out of your house in your situation? If you're looking at downsize or upsize, you got to weigh your pros and cons, either way you go. And then you got to make a decision based on the data that you get. What's comfortable for you? The interest rates are up. So yes, you might not be able to get as much house as you was a few months ago. But we should always be working on the data that we have for ourselves and within our own comfort means. Don't over leverage. And remember, just because the bank says you can afford this house, you always got to consider your lifestyle. You may spend more money than most other people. So you make sure you calculate all that to see if you can still live that same lifestyle you want. So it's going to be different for everybody. There's a lot of things that we're not in control of, and there's only so many things that we can do. The only thing we can do right now or anytime is just work off the best information that we have and make decisions from there that we feel comfortable moving forward. All right, I hope that eases some concerns out there. And if you got any questions and you want to talk about your situation, by all means, reach out. I'll be more than glad to help you out. All right, take care and have a blessed day.